Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to Pretty and Soon. You guys know the vibes. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Share your girls lovey dovey. It's somebody who might need to hear this, okay? Yeah, so I was gonna even do a live. Yeah. Let me go get something. Just got through from watching my baby hair. Gotta lock these kids' hair up. Yeah, so I'm locking all my baby's hair up. Okay, hey y'all, hey. Yeah, go ahead and show your girl some lovey dovey. Y'all know the vibes. I had to put my dentures in for this, so y'all can be able to hear me clear, and I won't have no sis, you know. Yeah, so I got to talk. I don't know. Okay, so what made me want to come up on here and do this? Because I want even to come up on here no more today. But it had triggered me about these sacrifices cases that is up. Yeah, hold on. Okay, because this is me just talking about things that's off my dome, things I might have experienced, and things that my ancestors showed me over the years spiritually. You know, whether of experiences or things I have seen. You know, this ain't nothing that I can say for sure. You know, but this just my uh, opinion. My opinion of this, and it started today because they were saying how, well, I was just watching a few bloggers, and they were saying how, like, that girl Shakila, um and then like, Trayvon Martin, Kanita Jenkins, about how, like, they were all sacrificed by their parents, like they dad is a Freemason, and Kanita mom was a Eastern Star. Now, I did not know that until, like, just now, just today, but I know for a fact that Freemasons and Eastern Stars are sacrifices. For once, you could just look at the industry; it's all ran by Freemasons and Eastern Stars. And literally, you have to look at it. This thing is levels. Like, being Freemason and Eastern Stars, you get rank, and they are known to have to do sacrifices and rank. That's what the cult is all about. Now, most of the time, your parents could knowingly sacrifice you, but then again, your parents can unknowingly sacrifice you. You get what I'm saying? Some go up in there knowing that they're going to have to sacrifice someone or something. Some unknowingly know that the sacrifice uh, will be someone close, but they might know that they have to do a sacrifice, but they might not know that it would come up in their child. See, when you first become of this cult, when you first come of this cult, you have to give something. It's a spiritual sacrifice. See, people don't know that these rituals, and that's the reason why they do these major rituals, right? Because people don't understand that these major rituals literally be happening, and that's when you get these freak ass accidents. For instance, a prime example when Takeoff had just got sacrificed. During that week, you had so much freak ass accident happen. Like you had they had a rocket show going on, and literally his cover was called um their new album was called The Last Rocket or something of that nature. You know, it was called The Last Rocket. Then they had a rocket show going on where two planes, just pay attention to what I'm saying. They had a rocket where two planes had crashed, right? And we all know that Aaliyah had died up on a plane. Now, during this time, you even had Ari, she said something about um why do we have to wear seatbelts up in the plane? But everything be up in cahoots. I'm just telling you how this shit go. It's like it's just everything be up in cahoots with one another. You know what I'm saying? It's just major keys, right? I want to know, did Beyonce and them start coming out, because she had did a song where she was driving the airplane up her leg. And so when that Aaliyah situation happened of that sacrifice, but they always turn into. So then they had two planes that collided, and then just like the Twin Tower, two planes were supposedly who had hit the Twins Tower, the two. So you always got the two because the two represent the gateway. You get what I'm saying? The two is the gateway of something new. You have to go to the two to even open up a portal. And when the portal is open, you always see the two. Right? So that's just how these rituals work. And then you had them playing for like one of their songs. Quavo had up on a Chicago Bulls jacket, and Takeoff had up on a Lakers. A Lakers. That right there was a whole fucking sacrifice, because most sacrifices that they had been doing was sacrifices people up in Chicago and people up in LA. Now with that Kanita Jenkins thing, they were saying her mom had sacrificed her for money. So let me just get back, because sometimes I kind of go all over the place. I have to get back to the point where I was trying to but sometimes it kind of drag me around. But those are just some examples. So when you become a Freemason, right? Now I had made a video about something of this nature where I kind of was bouncing off something like this. When you become an Eastern Star or a Freemason, you have to give a sacrifice. Maybe it's years later or whatever. It's something now spiritual. They had to go into a cult where they spiritual had took a oath. They spiritually was doing rituals. That ritual have to come back. You have to come back and pay that debt. Now, maybe from you doing that sacrifice, one of your kids, they will kind of inherit success. They will be kind of like the breadwinner, right? So you might get a star from literally taking a oath or a vow, right? So now it's like you had to sacrifice for either your kid to get that fame, your kid to get that, because not you can still get fame and stuff um organic, but it's for once you won't blow up so big. For two, It's gonna take, like, you're gonna have to go through it. It won't be like no instant success. You get what I'm saying? It won't be like no instant success, and more than likely you ain't tied to those things, right? So during this time, your parents could have literally been getting letters. I told y'all about the letters that be coming to the house. It'd be like, you gonna get this amount of money. I know because it had happened to me. They were sending me letters and shit saying like, oh, like all these celebrities is a part of it, and you could become anything you want. All you gotta do is, send a drop of your blood and you can become this and that. We do it off spell and move moon magic, and that's why they all work so off these rituals and these moon cycles. Now people be think, this energy is some bad. It's not. The energy is not bad. It's the people that utilizing the energy that makes this energy good or bad. You have people who know how powerful this magic is because our ancestors worked off moon magic, but they shifted and they had built a cult around it to keep suppress. And if you want them to be above this suppressed energy of like this 9 to 5, or if you want any more than that, they call it fame, they call it Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Which California, before it was Hollywood, you had the great warrior Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? You had Khalifa. So it was built, California was of great spiritual warriors. You know what I'm saying? Battering. It was literally the Holy Grail. What you think Jay-Z get that from? It was literally the Holy Grail. Hollywood really was Hollywood at one point, but then it had been stripped of everything. It had got taken from its indigenous to sacrifices. Right? Then they started making it. That's when the Europeans and Jews took over. Then they started using that same organic magic to enslave you, to enslave the people. And then say, if you want a little bit of this, we can give you the tools and the tricks, but you have to give something. You have to now do a sacrifice. Then they started making these cults, sororities, that's a cult. These Eastern Stars, these Freemasons, that's a cult. And these people and they want it. You feel me? They want the fame. So they will send you, like when I started, I'm telling you, these sacrifices don't actually have to be Hollywood. These sacrifices come up in all angles. Missing kids, those are sacrifices. It was someone who literally sacrificed you up in your family. They said, "Hey, do you want this amount of money for a missionary? Because that's what they give you." They said you are the bishop missionary of this. And most of the time, what do they get when they die? They start getting life insurance policies and being a beneficiary of it. And sometimes these things that happen are organic. Some rituals just happen as freak accidents. Some happen as organs. People know that they're gonna give you up. But now we have been a time where people, they literally is set things up. Hey, everybody get in up on the bed, because now they do have this GoFundMe. They do have ways where when something traumatic and they gotta have make it happen weird and freakish, they would put everyone would be a part of it. And we learned that from Kanika Jenkins, how everyone was a part of her getting killed. Because a lot of people thought that they was gonna get famous off that shit. You get what I'm saying? Because the story was so big. And to a hood motherfucker, that's like something. And then the parties that was in or up on it, they all had got promised a percentage of the money, including the mama, including Kanika, to be honest. But Kanika didn't think that she was gonna be the one to get sacrificed. It was you. If you listen to the videos, that Kanika Jenkins shit, it was supposed to be someone else there, but the person who they thought was gonna be there didn't wind up going. You get what I'm saying? Strong discernment, okay? But guess what? It's too late now. You still gotta fulfill this oath. You still gotta do this sacrifice. We still need this blood. We still pay for something, and we still have to do this ritual because ain't nothing but a ritual. We still gotta do it. And the people who sending this money is higher uppers. These are high elites. They literally organize these things to happen. Everything is connected. Now they got a cipher where you can even put numbers up in, and they tell you that. That should tell you that all this shit is organically planted. So you got these high elites, and these are big people. These ain't little people. These are big people bidding. It's like they bidding off souls. They bidding off rituals. They bidding. These are bids. You get what I'm saying? These are high bids. These are this should be high level sacrifices. The people who doing it, who paying, is doing high level sacrifices, and they pay the smaller people to actually put the sacrifices up in motion. Now, this ain't nothing. I'm telling you, this is just something that's coming off the dome. This is just my opinion. So you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, listen to me. This just me telling my thought process of shit that I don't see, I don't witness and experience. Half the time, half of these people be end up on it. That's why, and then they promised them, if you do this ritual, you're not gonna go to jail. You're not gonna do nothing. That's why most of the time these rituals, you be like, the fucking criminals be right there in plain sight. It's open up, and nothing never happened to these people. They sweep their shit of the rug because this is a full blown organic ritual on a large scale. And it kind of and then it depends upon the rank of like the Eastern Star or the Freemason. That's going to determine how big the ritual is going to be, because what level is you at that you got now, and then depending upon the rank, that's how much money you can get, how known, because these people want to be known, and fame can come in all forms. To be known can come in all forms. Now let's get up on when they choose you to be a sacrifice, because you have these motherfuckers that actually would choose you to be the sacrifice. And most of the time, the ones that become the sacrifice are chosen ones. They be the ones with the gifts, the talent, and more than likely the black sheep of the family. Those are the ones that are the ones that get choose to be a sacrifice. Okay, and it's easier because we can sacrifice you because we don't like you. We don't really care about you. We don't really have no emotions for you. So we're gonna choose you to be the sacrifice. A lot of times, a motherfucker be knowing when you a certain age that you will be a sacrifice. These are our inner talks that they have up in these cults, and they know this. You got fame, you got money off it, it has to be a sacrifice. Then you like, okay, so what could we do to beat this? During this time, you gotta have strong discernment. They gonna put it in someone closest to you, especially if you're a chosen one and you have that light upon you. And why every time they sacrifice the one who they sacrifice to be the one, oh, everybody liked them. They was always known by everyone. This person had no problems with anyone every time. I remember what the fuck was I watching? I don't know, it was Fair Attraction or whatever, but somebody had made a joke like, uh-oh, like every time they say that, they be the ones who get killed or sacrificed. It always be the ones that be known, everybody love them, they get along with everyone. That just lets you know that you should not be so motherfucking friendly during these times. You gonna have to start literally tapping in to your ancestors, especially if you even got that energy up on you, especially if you're a chosen one. Your best friend now become God and your ancestors. See, now once you get up in alignment of having your ancestors and God upon your side, you literally start breaking them curses because that's what it become, a curse. Now you got a curse upon you. You wanna like, damn, why am I being so spiritually attacked? Because you got a target upon your back because someone sacrificed you. Someone put you up in that bed, up in that lottery to be sacrificed. And it could be your time that is coming up and you feel it. But you can break the curse because God gonna give you an option where God always give us options. You get what I'm saying? You always get the option. Now, either you can, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna start showing you the people around you. That's when God start spiritually awakening you, right? That's when you know you called, you fucking chosen. Cause then God starts showing you people true colors around you. And you can sense these folks don't like you. You can sense that, these people show you fake love. These people across you, people like that be iffy, acting like acting like they love you, but they actions show you that they really don't fuck with you. Those the ones you need to watch out for. They won't give a fuck if you here today or tomorrow. They gonna share a tear at your funeral that day and guarantee you is not gonna be up on the motherfucking mind 2 weeks from there. You'll just be another person that passed away. So you gotta start literally taking who you are seriously. Now God will show you. They like, hey, either you can branch off and you can go your own way and you can be alone, but I will give you everything you need. I'm here to protect you. I'm trying to pull you apart from the very thing that I know is being sent to harm you. You have a choice in this shit. You always have a choice. Either you can still stay around the fuckery and not listen to the signs, because the only time you really listen to the signs is when you spiritually plug in. So it's not long, is no longer you is questioning the signs that God is giving you. Because once you divinely plug in, you listen to your gut, you listen to your instincts, you plug in. So when God tell you something, you be obedient. It's the disobedience of when God send you a word or show you something that make you go straight and make you get caught up in that shit. 9 times out of 10, them people be knowing. Them people be getting signs. Trust me, when I say this, you gonna see before it leading up, you gonna see the motherfuckers acting funny. Motherfuckers who was showing love, especially the motherfuckers that sent to harm you. You gonna see them switching up. They find a reason to be mad at you, find a reason to hate you, doing all this flawed ass shit because they need to amp their justification of to why they doing it. Cause they don't already sold their soul. So that's gonna make them feel good now. They gotta now put up in their head that they don't like you. And now you is a target. You be sensing that shit. You be sensing when a motherfucker don't fuck with you. You be sensing when a motherfucker don't rock with you. You be seeing the hate. That shit be so thick you can cut. And they always come in pack. It never be just one motherfucker sitting against you. It be a collective group of people. And your ancestors is always showing you. That's the only how the chosen ones is going to be protected. You got to get that relationship with God. That got to become your ace boon coon. You can't be looking to man to become your ace boon coon, because a man will let you down every time. Man-made shit will destroy you every fucking time. It will fuck you up in it. You gotta be okay with being alone. You gotta be okay with not being a people pleaser. Okay, these people who be getting sacrifices, they say all the time, everyone love them. They be people pleaser because when you like by everybody, you are a people pleaser, whether you want to believe it or not. You become a yes man. Even if she did not want to go up on that trip, even if she might have had an instance, even if she knew some of them girls didn't really like her, she still went probably because her male best friend told her, but I'm here, so you gonna be good, you gonna be cool, you know what I'm saying? So now you people pleasing. So saying, no, I ain't going, pig. I don't feel right, but go on, come on, best friend. Telling you these friends and all that shit be sent by the enemy. You be knowing some of you all got friends that be acting like a whole op, be fucking up on your man, be doing all type of shit behind your back and still call you bestie. I seen that shit so much. Motherfucker fucking up on your man low key, but in your face calling you bestie. Come on now. Y'all know how that shit go. Motherfuckers soon, if they fucking up on your man, they gonna start wanting your life. Now they obsessed with everything about you. How could I be like her now? And now they jealous because a nigga that a female that's low key effing up on your man, they soon want to be like you because they is just a side piece, a sneaky link. They ain't being claimed, but eventually they want that position because now they getting emotions. Because anytime you fuck, you eventually get emotions involved. And then you want to X the person out completely. I'm just saying that's how this go. I'm not saying that that happened, but I guarantee you one of them a nigga was involved some way somehow. Period. Because they was going swimming with that Shakira Robinson. They was so I'm thinking. So I had to sit up on it. I said maybe they was because she was like you ain't naked, but they probably was going swimming because she was like I'm not wearing that one because that one too something. So either she picked the fight afterwards, you know how how you be wet and you be taking off your bathing suit. That's when she had to pick the fight. Like when they was all changing out of their bathing suits. So you know they probably partying in the pool. They getting lit. They drunk. Everybody is not your friend. When people show you who they are, believe them. Stop trying to give people second chance, whether family, friends, or neighbors. Get your discernment right. Get right with God because God gonna once you become close with God, God gonna show you folks for who they are. Then you're gonna have that divine protection. I keep telling you, ain't shit more power. I don't give a fuck. Can't when the motherfucker come for a chosen one that is divinely protected, they will fuck around and get killed in that shit. A motherfucker can plot up on a chosen one and they'll fuck around and kill their motherfucking self. Put the gun to their own head coming for a chosen one. The plot or the schemes will never manifest when you divinely protected because you have your ancestors, your spirit guides covering you. That's why I be like, somebody might need to hear this. God give you two paths to take. He gonna show you. He gonna show you. And then he gonna consistently show you. I bet you if you were to talk to her and she was here and she could have survived it, she would have been on told you who all was doing fake shit the whole time. She probably been like, man, I knew this motherfucker would have did it because such and such you did this to me, they did this to me, they did this to me. I knew motherfuckers never really did like me. You always against signs. And when you got that shine up on you, and when you got that light up on you, and you when you got that calling of God up on you, people envy that. People envy your light. People envy when you chosen. People envy when you got that anointing. Don't let you have that anointing up on you. People envy that anointing up on you. Cause it fuck with people demons. Then they come upset. How can I be like them? I want what they have. You ain't even gotta have much. They still gonna want what you have. They want your peace. The sacrifice shit is real. When them kids be coming up missing, who you think be kidnapping them and sacrificing them? Who you think be giving away? The closest thing to them. The closest thing to them. When these women's be coming up sex trafficking, who you think be roofing them and giving them away? It be the closest thing to them. A boyfriend, a friend, a neighbor, a cousin, an uncle, a mom. It always be someone that they know. Girl, I bet you that bacon burnt now. Cause you had that bacon cooking for a long time. It's burnt. Y'all gotta be woke. Y'all gotta be woke. When God is elevating you, you gotta let go the people and the things that no longer serve you. Let them be mad. Who cares? When God direct you to do something, F them people. F if they get mad. F if they feel away. 9 times out of 10 they're gonna feel away. But you know what God put upon you. You know what God placed upon your heart. You know what God told you to do and how to move and groove in this shit. Everybody is not your friend. Some people want what you got. Some people hate because everyone do like you. Some people hate that. Y'all stay woke, stay prayed up, get that foundation right with God. Get up in alignment with God. Get that divine protection with God. Cause that's the only thing that's gonna protect you out here. That's the only thing that's gonna protect you out here. Especially if you chose, especially if you got that light. Especially if you around hate, I advise you to start cutting people off. If God's showing you signs that people don't really fuck with you, don't really jam with you, I advise you to start cutting people off. See, people don't know that the sacrifice shit is real. And even if it don't have to happen up on a major scale, y'all gotta stay woke out here. Y'all gotta stay woke out here. Get your mind right, cleanse, start getting up in alignment, and stay woke. Because we is fighting a spiritual warfare. This is a spiritual battle that's happening. Y'all see these spiritual battles, it keep getting deeper and deeper. We are in a season of sacrifice. Someone is getting sacrificed daily. Ain't this crazy? You got to get a lot of these curses that your mom and your grandmama and them put up on you. A lot of cults because a lot of you all is being sacrificed through your parents and they poor choices. So you gotta start breaking them curses up off of you, and the only how you gonna do that is to get close with your ancestors and start learning who the fuck you are up in these seasons, so you can start getting those energies up off of you. Y'all remember, if God is for you, who the fuck can be against you? Nobody. Don't be afraid to release people who don't no longer serve you. Don't be afraid to outgrow people. If your instincts say don't do something, don't do it. Don't be a people pleaser to try to please the next person. If you feel off, if you feel something ain't right with a person, you get the fuck up out of that pit. If your soul like, man, something ain't right with this motherfucker, you cut them off immediately. If your gut saying time you into the room, the energy all fucked up, is real thick, you get the fuck on. You speak and say bad, and man, I gotta go. Ain't wasting no time up in no shit that I don't feel right in. Cause anytime you feeling that, that's the energy. Believe it. You feeling the energy. You feeling weird. You feeling fake. You seeing the fake vibes. You seeing it. You feeling the tension. It's like you walking in up on some jokes up on you shit, and everybody else know about it but you. You get the fuck up out of there. Don't stay there to find out what the fuck fit to happen. Start being okay with it. Leave and getting the fuck out of places that don't no longer serve you. Start being okay with having a season of being alone. Start being okay. Because everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Just be the closest one to you that will sneak up behind you and stick a knife to through you. That's why now I keep my friends to a minimum. Check from the ones with the venom on their tongue. Cause niggas are snakes, they hugs be fake. Steal from their best friend at his own way. I did all I could do and I took all I could take. Man, greed is the most dangerous thing, is the most powerful thing out here. Greed, envy, and money. Motherfuckers will do anything for that shit. And fame and likes and views. Now it's okay because some people you just gonna organic get those type of things with God when God put you up in alignment to get those things. But some people are sacrificed for that shit. Y'all gotta stay woke out here. If God is for you, who the fuck can be against you? Know that you are very much so divinely protected. Stay prayed up. Stay woke. That's it, y'all. Follow that intuition no matter what. Peace and love, family. Take care. Y'all, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video because somebody might need to hear this, okay? This could probably help save someone's life, okay? Thank you all. Peace and love, family. Take care.